Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So this is the type of video I would normally do on my second channel, Extra Crispy, but I decided to do it for the main channel today, just because if you are not subscribed to my second channel, man, I just hit 80k subscribers, guys. I'm only 20k subscribers away from 100k, which is absolutely crazy to think that I would have two channels with 100k or more, man. So if you guys don't mind and subscribing to that channel, I have so much fun over there, guys. Like, you know, this channel mainly is for like rebuilds and NBA 2K20 content. That channel over there is pretty much just like basketball discussions, reaction videos, and really just opportunity for me to just kind of like, you know, chill back and talk about the game of basketball. It's so much fun, man. So hope to see you guys over there. Extra Crispy, link to it in the description below. But yes, to today's video, guys, we have the 2003 NBA draft grade. So definitely as a Piston fan, I can't really say it's a bad memory because this was actually the summer before I started actually watching basketball. I was a 2003, 2004 hype beast of the Detroit Pistons. I was only 12, but that's when my parents really got me into the game and stuff like that. I mean, they were probably the hype beasts. They were the ones I was probably, you know, watching it the most around that time because, of course, you know, years before that, the Pistons were not very good, right? But yeah, so obviously Darko, but not only Darko, you know, we got LeBron James. I got to see what the draft grades are for guys like Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, all those guys. I just cannot help but think, man, that if the Pistons, out of all the players they could have had, I wish it probably would have been Dwayne Wade. I would probably say, obviously, you know, LeBron James, he would have fell, but that was never going to happen, right, man? But yeah, just like Dwayne Wade, I think because a lot of people say, well, Crispy, they would have drafted otherwise, then they would not have won a championship. I think if we would have drafted Carmelo Anthony, he probably would have started, but I don't think Dwayne Wade would have started over Chauncey or Richard Hamilton. So, like, he would have been coming off the bench. You know, chances are we still win the 2004 NBA championship. And then after that, you know, the Pistons definitely were always a good team, but they never quite had enough to win a championship again. I think Dwayne Wade would have got them over that hump, right, man? So, yeah, just my quick rant about that. I was thinking about it before doing this video. I wanted to bring it up. Okay, so let's get to the draft grades here. The first team we have is the Atlanta Hawks. Sorry, this is like a 2003 layout. Chad Ford. Damn, that dude must be old, man. I thought he was like 20 now. Huh, 2003, though. He must be an old-ass dude now. Okay, yeah, Atlanta Hawks. Boris Diaw and Travis Hansen. Don't really think about Travis, but an A- grade. Boris Diaw was a very good player, listed as a shooting guard, man. Damn, you must have got thick or something like that years later. Because, like, how do you go from a shooting guard to a power forward, man? And he was like 6'9"-ish? He was like, maybe it was like 6'7". I don't know. I just remember him a lot on the San Antonio Spurs mostly. Did not know he came to the NBA as a shooting guard, though. That's kind of crazy, but A- grade. I mean, he's a good player. I don't know if it's A- worthy. Next up, we got the Boston Celtics. So first, they got Marcus Banks. I think he was a point guard, wasn't he? Name definitely sounds familiar. You got Kendrick Perkins, who was their center on the championship team. They ended up getting a C grade. Yeah, I mean, Kendrick was like a fine center. Pretty much was a plug-and-play situation. Like, he was there for his toughness and because he was a big boy and stuff like that. But it's like a lot of centers you could have put out there, they would have had pretty good success. But no, he did bring some defense to that championship team. Next up, we got Chicago Bulls. B- grade with Kirk Hinrich, Mario Alston, and Tommy Smith. So yeah, Kirk Hinrich, 7th pick in the draft. He was actually, not a lot of people talk enough about Kirk Hinrich. He was a very solid point guard for a lot of years, especially for the Chicago Bulls. Never put up like the sexiest stat line, but always could bring some three-point shooting, some good defense. Remember his game a lot. So yeah, just a nice. He's the type of point guard that if you don't have like a superstar, it's like, okay, well, at least I hope I have like a Kirk Hinrich quality type of person. Then here we go, man. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers, an A- for LeBron James and Jason Kidd. How do you give it an A-? That is like an A++++++. So it says they get an A for LeBron, which is fine, but I thought they really passed him on a chance to get better in the post. I think Jerome Beasley, don't know who that is unless you're related to Michael, was a real sleeper here, and he would have been a nice compliment to Carlos Boozer. We all know that didn't last. Capono will give them a nice shooter. He's the exact end to Darius Miles Yang. Yeah, I mean, Capono was a really good three-point shooter. I think he won a three-point contest, actually, maybe a few of them. I remember I used to kill with them with the Toronto Raptors on 2K, though, back in the day. Okay. Dallas Mavericks, Josh Howard. They got a B for that. Yeah, Josh Howard was their small forward for quite a few seasons. Very good score, man, like around like an 18-point per game score. I think eventually he had some injury issues, though. So while we got some nice use of Josh Howard, it was very short-lasted, unfortunately speaking. So yeah, B, that feels about right. And here we go, man. We got the Denver Nuggets with Carmelo Anthony. Yo, I see the Pistons coming up next year, bro. Yo, wait, Carlos Delfino. Carmelo Anthony, Sandy Beckervic, and acquired Zhu Yang. All right, they got an A- for that. They got the right number 3. And took a calculated risk to grab Sandy. Yeah, not a very good calculated risk. Carmelo Anthony will be a star and should give them some immediate drawing power in a box, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so A- for the, obviously getting Melo, but kind of same song and dance with LeBron James, right? Here we go, man. Detroit Pistons, oh my God, okay. I'm going to predict they're going to give it like an A minus. No. Come on, man. Come on, man. No, it's got to be an F. It's because you're darker number 2. Look, I'm still on here, man. What's it going to be? I swear, if it's higher than a B minus, I'm going to be pissed. An fucking A plus? Are you serious? An actual A plus. The first A plus on the list. Are you serious here, man? No way, man. What the fuck, bro? An A minus for Darko? When you got Dwayne Wade on the list? And Carmelo and wow. Okay, I gotta read this. Okay. How many teams with the best record in their conference end up with the best big man in the draft? I'm gonna give you the answer to that right now. 0. And a draft night steal in Carlos Delfino. Delfino was okay. Never on the Pistons. He was getting the Bucks. But now you know about Darko. But Delfino will be important down the road. He's tough and a strong shooter and plays aggressive defense. He was decent. He reminds me a lot of Michael Finley. Not a worse comparison. Not a shooter like Michael Finley was. He could play an immediate role in the Pistons if he could blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. So, wow, man. Darko A+ for the Pistons. Okay. That just gave me a freaking migraine. All right, Golden State Warriors, we got B-. Michael Petrus, he was cool. I liked him a lot. And Derek Zimmerman, not much to say. Michael Petrus like a 3-and-D type of guy. Houston Rockets, no pick, but they also got Malik Badian. You got a B+ for that. That's an F-. I never heard of that man in my life. From Germany. Indiana Pacers, no pick, and they get James Jones. Jones is a nice second-round pick. He has good athleticism and a sweet stroke, but do the Pacers need another small forward? Yes, especially if it's James Jones. Should have been the starter, man. All right, Los Angeles Clippers got Chris Kaman. Yeah, that's another like Chris Kaman was always solid. I remember a lot at Central Michigan. He had that really like long stringy hair. And this guy, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. From Greece, I'm gonna try. Look like Sophocles. Okay, nope. Sophocles. Shorthand Tidas. All right. Yeah, Chris Kaman. He was just like what's the best way I could relate him? Like, Jonas Valanciunas type of guy, I guess. Could have games where he puts up big numbers. Never going to do it consistently, though, but you're not going to say he's a bad center. I think that's probably the best way I could relate him. All right, Los Angeles Lakers, we got Brian Cook, Luke Walton. Yo, future head coach, at least for a minute. And then Brian Cook, he was good on 2K. I remember I think he was on the Orlando Magic for a bit, too. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, Brian Cook, he was like a stretch big before stretch bigs were important. A- for that. Yikes, okay. I guess I got to keep in mind that the grades are also based off where they are picking at. It says Walton is the smartest player in the draft. And you know what Jackson thinks is a smart place? He's going to play in point forward for the team in 1 year. Okay, let's move on, man. Point forward, Luke Walton, man. Come on. I'd rather take your old-ass dad with an injury, bro. Okay, Memphis Grizzlies. We got Troy Bell and Dante Jones. Dante Jones, I remember him. He was like a Roberson, or maybe like a Tony Allen type of guy. Obviously not good as defensively, but athletic, not much of a shooter. At least that I remember. I could be wrong about that. So, yeah, I got C- for that. That's fair. Next up, we got the Miami Heat with Dwayne Wade, number 5 pick. Jerome Beasley. It better be a freaking A++, man. A-. Wow. It's tough to criticize Pat Riley for passing on Lamp when 24 other teams did. The same thing. Wade was the most ready to contribute now, and that was important to Riley. He should be able to step in right away and play together with Eddie Jones. The only knock on the pick is that Wade won't give them much needed perimeter shooting. True. I will give him true on that, but his athleticism, defense, maturity makes up for that. Beasley is a good pick, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, Dwayne Wade would have been perfect for the Pistons. I mean, as like a 6-man just for like a year or two, and came in, take over Rip Hamilton or whatever when we needed when we needed a little more funk added into the team. Would have been perfect, man. And he still would have won a championship. So we got Milwaukee Bucks with, TJ Ford, another guy that was a solid point guard, man, like a Darren Collison, just a good point guard. Ended up having injury issues, his career ended shortly, but no, TJ Ford was nice for a bit. C+ for that, fair enough. I don't think Simon Serge is going to get you any great, letter grades out there. Minnesota Timberwolves, okay, this better be an F. I have not heard of either one of these. Grade incomplete. Nudui Ebi and Rick Rickert. I like his name. Rick Rickert. Rick Rickert. Sorry, okay. Let me read what this says, because it says incomplete, so now I'm intrigued. The Wolves passed on some talent that could help them right now. Josh Howard, Mario Alston. Yeah, Josh Howard, for sure. Should take a kid that's at least 3 years away. Ebby has the upside to be worth the risk down the road, but for a team like the Wolves who need to make the next step in the postseason, Ebby gives zero relief. Ditto for Rick Rickert, who doesn't. Who already, I'm gonna get myself a jersey now, who already gets the official label of draft bus. Well, don't worry, Rick Rickert. Be happy nobody knows who you are. Be happy you don't have that label. Be happy you don't have that label. Wait, how does he have the official label of draft bus when he's 55th pick in the draft? Like, nobody's calling the 55th pick a draft bus. All right, next we got the New Jersey Nets. Yo. Okay, so we got A- for this. We got Zoran playing as, okay, nobody cares about him. And we got Kyle Korver. Traded to Philadelphia for cash considerations. That is a bold-faced bitch-ass lie right there. This man was traded for a copy machine, guys. This man was actually traded for a copy machine. Believe it or not, there's videos about it on YouTube. Might have been a nice copy machine. Maybe theirs was jamming all the time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure their copy machine didn't become one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time. Just going to point that out real quick. They're A- get an F for trading him away. New York Knicks. Damn, they got some picks this time around. Mike Sweetney. That's the name to remember. Masij Lamp. Okay, that's the guy that said people were sleeping on. Slavok Varane, Sergio Monter or something. Okay, A- for that. I mean, yeah, Michael Sweetney. Didn't he have weight issues? I could be wrong about that, but Mike Sweetney, I'm pretty sure he had, might have been him or Eddie Curry. Not New York style pizza though, man. It might have been a few people out there having weight issues on the Knicks, for all we know. All right, here we go. This one should be a W, man. New Orleans Hornets, they got David West, all-star power forward, played with Chris Paul, Tyson Chandler, and James Lang. Never really heard of him, from Central Park Christian High School. All right. Yeah, that was a good draft for them. David West was cool for a long time. Also played for the Pacers for a bit, I believe. C+. I mean, I guess maybe at the time. Orlando Magic, we got Reese's Gaines, Zaur Pachulia. Yo. Sorry, guys. He must have been related to Zaza. Because isn't Zaza from Turkey also? Bro, I think we got Zaza's hidden older brother, Zazar. Keith Bogans. He was 3-and-D-ish type of guy. Not like a good 3. It is a decent 3-and-D-ish. Corey Bogans, okay, blah, they got an A for that. Wow, man, okay. Landing Zar is, in round 2, was complete big coop. Yeah, bet. Wait, if I'm in Orlando, I do whatever it takes to get Zaza over now. Oh, they even tried taking his nickname. Or is that Zaza Pachulia and they just spelt it wrong? No, they can't spell it wrong twice. Maybe it is Zaza. I'm just thinking, I don't know, man. All right, next we got Philadelphia. We got Willie Green. He was like, yeah, I think he played in Detroit, like college there. And they also got Kyle Korver via trade. C- for that. Both two really good offensive players, man. Like, Willie Green was cool. I liked him back in the day. Phoenix Suns, Zarko. Damn, wish y'all got... I would have took Zarko over Darko at this point, man. At least we don't got his name attached to us anymore. Leonardo Barbosa, the Brazilian Blur. You guys remember him? Great 6-man mini years for the Phoenix Suns. They end up getting a B- for that. I mean, getting this man late in the first round like that, I guess Zarko's not going to help your draft case all that much. Portland Trailblazers, Travis Outlaw, man. I think I'm thinking of Bo Outlaw, but I do remember Travis Outlaw. I think he had injury issues himself, too. C- for that. Yeah, Travis Outlaw was like a fine forward. Kings no pick. B. How do you get a B in the draft for not picking anything? They traded their only second-round pick for Darius Zongalia. It was probably worth it. Zongalia has a great year on one of the best teams in Europe. Okay, good for them, I suppose. San Antonio Spurs traded Barbosa to the Phoenix. Wow, that's actually very unlike them, man, just because, you know, the San Antonio Spurs, they typically like their overseas players and stuff like that. And Barbosa, wow. It would have been a fight for the 6-man spot with him and Manu Ginobili. It would have been a big old fight out there. So that's probably for the best. Seattle Supersonics. Nick Collison played there for like 27 years. Luke, I call him Lick Rittenauer. Don't Lick Rittenauer, man. Luke Rittenauer and Parcellis Marlende. C for them. Luke was another guy where he was just like a good point guard. Somebody that you probably didn't want to start a lot. Like, you weren't going to win with Luke Rittenauer starting, but it's like a backup. He was a really solid backup point guard. Toronto Raptors, Chris Bosh, Matt Bonner, and Remy Van de Haar, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Acquired Bonner from Chicago. So I did not know Matt Bonner was part of the Raptors ever, but apparently he was got a B+ for that. Yeah, Bosh was great for them, man. I remember that. Like Bosh was a different wave than Miami Heat Bosh. Like, this Bosh right here, number 1 option Bosh, the man was a superstar, guys. And then he went to the Heat, sacrificed for the betterment of the team, won some championships, so can't blame him for that one, right? Utah Jazz, that's got to be Sasha Pavlovich. It's just maybe his name is listed as that. I could be wrong. Maybe that us. We got Serbia, Maurice Williams. Is that Mo Williams? Yeah, Mo Williams. Yeah, from Alabama. Okay, so Mo Williams was actually drafted by the Utah Jazz. Yeah, I don't remember who their point guard was at the time, because it wasn't until later they actually got D. Will. I don't think it was Ronnie Price. I think I played point guard for a little bit, but that seems a little bit too early. I have no idea who their point guard was at the time. Next we got A- though for it. Mo Williams was nice. I remember him. He was on the Bucks though. Played for the Bucks and the Cavaliers. Washington Wizards, we got Jarvis Hayes. Played for the Pistons actually for a bit. Would not have taken him with the 10th pick in the draft. Good shooting guard out there though, man. He could make some 3-point shots. And then Steve Blake, we know him. Played for a long time as a backup. See for that, man. So yes, that is going to be the end of the video here, guys. Like I said, man, this is a lot of fun to do. I love going over these like this. So if you guys don't mind checking out my second channel, Extra Crispy, would be greatly appreciated. Trying to hit that 100K mark. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.